for you. My question is to the Muslim gentleman. Seeing that you mentioned that you're a graduate from Al-Azhar University, I have here Reliance of the Traveler, that has the stamp, the seal of that university as approved literature in fiqh, which is Islamic jurisprudence or law. And within the pages of this book, it states that apostates from Islam should be killed because they deserve to be killed, seeing they have left the religion of Islam. Along with that, I have The Muslim Belief, a booklet handed to me by a Muslim that came directly from the mosque in Culver City that also says that anyone rejecting Islam should be killed. And it mentions Jews and Christians within those who should be killed. I have the Quran, which states in Surah 4, 86, or 89, I'm sorry, that anyone leaving the religion of Islam should be killed. I have the life of Muhammad according to the greatest biographer of Muhammad, Ibn Ishaq, which is also Islamic literature, that states also that Muhammad did have those who apostatized from the religion to be killed. And on top of that, I have here the reasons and occasions of revelation, which warn anyone who misunderstands the revelations of the Quran and speaks on those occasions is in danger of going to hell. And these are all authoritative Islamic references. And so my question is this, and I'm trying to understand Islam. If I constantly hear from non-scholarly Muslims that there is no compulsion in religion, and the concept of abrogation within Islam states that that is no longer a valid verse in light of the later revelations that were given to Muhammad according to the doctrines that it was the angel Jibril, how do you reconcile that? There was no compulsion in religion, the doctrine of abrogation, and these references that I just gave, which are supported by your own university. Thank you.
I was waiting for you to pull out some books and pamphlets from your back pocket and your front pocket and stuff, man. That's all you got? Come on, man. You know what? Something, actually, thank you for making those comments, because a beautiful thought came to my mind as you were stating those things. The verse that I quoted earlier, the last verse that I quoted about God, there is no God except Him, the ever living and the self-subsistent. That's verse 255, chapter 2. The immediate next verse, chapter 2, verse 256. Open up your Quran, because I know you know your stuff. The next verse, after the greatest verse in the Quran telling about whom Allah is the verse that you quoted. La ikraha fi din. That there is no compulsion in religion. So after God tells us that He is all that He is, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. After He tells us all of those things that He tells us about Him, and I didn't realize this until you said this right now. This came to me right now. Then He says that there's no compulsion in religion. In other words, I just told you who I am. It's up to you. You want to believe in me? It's up to you. Now, this issue that you're talking about, apostasization and those, that's cool, man. All the security rolled up right when you started making those comments. You guys got it together, Kelsey. That's perfect timing. This issue about apostasization in Islam and those who leave the religion are to be killed and all of this. There are sayings. Oh, cool. I don't even have to answer the question.
Wrong question.
Let's wait and see what happens.
That's not necessary, officer.
Okay. We apologize for interrupting.
Yeah, why you gotta interrupt like that,
you.
man?
You take his books, man. Check his pocket, check his back pocket, please. I'll answer this for all of your sake. This issue of apostatization and those who leave the religion of Islam and that they're to be killed. There are sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to that effect. There's a huge context to that. The context to that, as some of the scholars of Islam have explained, is that somebody in a Muslim society where Islam is freely practiced, where Islam is the main religion of the society, and somebody comes up and starts calling people to another way of life, calling people to not believe in God, calling to do things that are outside of the realm of humanity, basically calling to anarchy, then that is a potential way of dealing with that individual. And that's one understanding. There are some others who said, no, that's not to be done in any case, that a life should not be taken because they're calling to that. So this is a very surface read of those particular texts. There's a deeper context. We'll leave it at that.
Get this side of the house here.